What it do, my boy? It's your boy Wavy, Stay Wavy TV. I hope y'all staying wavy out there. Let's get it, man. Let's talk about some NBA basketball, man. We know the playoffs about to start, so I'm gonna be dropping a lot of NBA basketball content for y'all boys. Make sure you subscribe and thumbs up the video, man. So let's talk about that boy Zion Williamson. So Zion Williamson, he re-aggravated his hamstring back in February against the Memphis Grizzlies, left the game early, and since then he has not been seen on the NBA basketball court. So he basically said today that, he'll be back on the team when he feels like Zion again. Now, I don't know what that means, right? But you got the New Orleans Pelicans, man, who I believe they have a play-in game today. If they, I don't know if they're officially in the playoffs, but I do know they play tonight. They got a play-in game. So let me know in the comment section, are the Pelicans in the play-in game situation, or are they already solidified in the playoffs? I'm pretty sure it's a play-in game. But bruh, your team is basically trying to get into the playoffs, man. And it don't matter if you 50%, 60%, your big ass need to be on the court, bro. You supposed to be the star of the team along with Brandon Ingram, right? You're a number 1 overall draft pick. You know what I'm saying? You won Rookie of the Year. And let's be honest, guys, when Zion Williamson is healthy, Zion Williamson is one of the best players in the league by far. He's a player that can literally dominate and just take over a game at will. Like, he's a player that you literally cannot stop from scoring. You know what I'm saying? He's a beast in the paint. He gets rebounds. He can shoot threes when he's open. He's not a good contested three-point shooter, but when he's open, he can knock down the three ball. And he can damn near play all positions on the court. He could play point guard, shooting guard, small forward. He could play center. He may be a little bit undersized, but he could even play center. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's keep it real. So it's crazy how every year that Zion's been in the league, he's had an injury. And, this is the reason why the New Orleans Pelicans, they were actually hesitant on re-signing Zion to a big contract. Like, he ended up extending his contract off his rookie deal, but there's a lot of stipulations in there that basically says, hey man, like, if you're not on the court, you're not going to get paid this much. You'll still get paid, but you're not going to get paid as much as you could get paid. So there's a lot of things going wrong for Zion right now. Number one, he's losing money, right? Because he's not on the court playing, he's losing money. Number two, he's obviously injury prone. He's too heavy. His weight is just too heavy, and his body can't handle the weight. He's just a big dude, man. He's a big dude. He's had problems staying in shape, maintaining his diet, and it seems like his body, like his legs and his hamstring and his ankles, they just can't handle all that weight with him, especially how explosively he plays, running up and down the court, dunking the ball. He's just a very explosive player. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. The good thing about this is Zion is only 22 years old, but I think if this continues to happen, I think Zion should, like, when his contract is up, he should just go ahead and retire, because no team in the NBA is gonna want to sign a guy that can't even play 50 games, bruh. I mean, every time this guy's it's the same story. When he's on the court, he's producing. His numbers are tremendous, but it's the same thing every time, bruh. And I'm going to be honest, like, Zion saying that he'll be back on the court when he feels like Zion, it sounds to me like Zion is defeated. And I don't understand why, because this guy's getting paid millions of dollars. And it just goes to show, like, the new generation of basketball players, man, they really don't love the game of basketball, man, because we've seen guys like Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan and LeBron James, play through injuries, man. Dwayne Wade, who had knee problems. We've seen plenty of players that weren't 100%, but they still went on the court and left it all on the court. And some of those players were still able to, get their teams championships, get them to the playoffs, get them to the finals, and ultimately get them a championship. And for this guy to only be 22 years old, for him to feel like, he doesn't have to force himself to come back when his team is literally fighting to go into the playoffs. They literally have a play-in game today, and you're not making any effort to come to the court, come to the team, or at least give it a try. I think that's bullshit, man. And to be honest with y'all, I honestly think Zion is out of shape. I think because of his hamstring injury, I think he's been home. I think he lives in New Orleans, bro. I think this nigga's beating a lot of Popeyes, a lot of fried chicken. I think he's been eating a lot of crawfish. You know what I'm saying? A lot of shrimp and corn and all that shit that them niggas eat in New Orleans. And I personally feel like Zion is out of shape. I don't think he's in shape to be on the basketball court. And I think that, he doesn't want to come back on the court, big, overweight, fat, sloppy, because he's not in shape, bro. He's not going to be able to, play any valuable minutes if he was to come back right now. So I think his mindset, honestly, man, is I think he's planning on missing the rest of the season. He's going to sit back, collecting paychecks, and he going to stay his ass home, eat, watch the playoffs from the crib, eat some Popeyes, the real Popeyes, because, Popeyes was started in Louisiana where he's at, you know what I'm saying? So he going to eat the real deal Popeyes. And Zion going to come back next year, and it's going to be the same story, bro. He going to play about 15 to 20 games, and he gonna bust his big toe. He gonna fuck up his ankle. His hamstring gonna get pulled. It's always the same story with this nigga, bro. So I honestly, bro, I feel bad for the New Orleans Pelicans, because honestly, if Zion was on the team, this is a team in the West that could actually make some noise. I think they could potentially, if they had all their players healthy, because they got CJ McCollum, they got Brandon Ingram. You got Zion, you got those three guys. Like, that's a big three. All those guys healthy to me is a big three. All those guys are superstar caliber players. They're definitely stars. They're definitely all-star caliber players. They're all still, quite young. But yeah, Brandon Ingram and Zion, man, like, these dudes, like, they're not even in their prime yet, and they're already great players. So I feel bad for the Pelicans, man. I think that the Pelicans are going to eventually move on from this guy. I don't know who's going to take him. But it just seems like Zion Williamson is not prioritizing basketball. He needs to seriously lose as much weight as possible. And I know that might affect how he plays, because, his size is the reason why he's been able to dominate and just, grab the ball from people and just dunk on people and do all type of shit. But he has to lose weight, bro. He has to lose as much weight as possible. Lose a lot of body fat. Even tone down his muscle mass as much as he can. The nigga might have to get on a vegan diet, bro, because the nigga he can't stop eating that goddamn fried chicken, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, me personally, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I think the nigga eats so bad that his body just got so much inflammation in it that's why he keeps getting injured, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got to take care of yourself on that court, bro. You know what I'm saying? So let me know what y'all think about this. Do y'all think Zion Williamson should retire? I think if he gets injured again next season, the nigga needs to retire and call it a career, bro, because he has no interest in playing basketball. Let me know what y'all think. It's your boy Wavy. Let's get it.